Dopamine is a neurotransmitter and chemical messenger in the brain that plays a role in motivation, reward seeking, and movement. It's often called the feel-good hormone because it can cause feelings of pleasure and motivation. Scientifically, dopamine works by transmitting signals between neurons in the brain. It's released when we experience something rewarding, like eating good food or achieving a goal. But dopamine isn't just about feeling good. It's a motivator. It encourages us to repeat actions that lead to rewards by creating a cycle of seeking and reward. This is why it's often called the brain's motivation molecule. In our modern world, dopamine has become a bit of a buzzword. People give all kinds of tips and tricks and fad challenges like 24-hour dopamine detoxes. But the harsh truth is that our modern world runs on exploiting our dopamine receptors. Whether it be through social media algorithms like TikTok that reward us with a dopamine hit every few scrolls with a good video, almost like a slot machine, or through fake achievements in the virtual world like leveling up on Call of Duty or unlocking new tiers in the battle pass on Fortnite, even through the food that we eat, McDonald's, Chipotle, all of these things are engineered to release the maximum amount of dopamine possible. Every aspect of our modern world is designed to addict us and to extract maximal profits and data, which they then use to further refine these products and systems to rinse and repeat at the cost of our motivation and our happiness. Studies have shown that constant overstimulation from things like social media, binge watching, or junk food completely hijack our brain's natural dopamine systems. For example, one study found that using social media triggers the same reward centers in the brain as doing drugs, which makes us less sensitive to real-life rewards like relationships or achievements. Another study showed that when we're overstimulated for too long, our baseline dopamine levels actually drop. This means it gets harder to feel motivated or even enjoy normal everyday things. The more we choose instant gratification, the more we rob ourselves of real happiness and drive. To a normal person, this sounds crazy, but this is the harsh reality of the world that we live in. The people who run our society have created what I like to call an addiction economy. By hyperstimulating every aspect of our daily lives, we easily become hooked to these products and services. Some are even offered to us for completely free. However, everything comes with a cost, and sometimes we don't pay with money, we pay with our potential. As I said in the beginning of the video, dopamine not only makes us feel good, but it also is what motivates us to pursue meaningful goals in our life, whether that be relationships, career success, personal goals, and challenges. All of these things are powered by dopamine. See, the thing is, dopamine in itself is great when it's being released from the right things, like going to the gym, reading a book, cooking a meal, studying for a test, etc. The problem is that we are constantly being force-fed dopamine from meaningless things like junk food, social media, video games, corn, drugs, and so much more. Why would we try to get it from things that actually require effort like the ones I listed before? See, the thing is, people who profit off of these things know they're maximizing the dopamine they can get from you because they know then you'll keep coming back for more and more. If you keep coming back, then that's more money and data that they can take from you. So not only are you wasting time and money, you're paying an unspoken cost, which is your motivation, because why would you go try and meet a girl, which is difficult, and have the chance of facing heartbreak or embarrassment when you could go on the hub and see more naked women in 5 minutes than a medieval king saw in his entire life? Or why would you try to go out and make $1 million by starting your own business or starting a YouTube channel, which could fail miserably, when you could just sit inside and get your money up in the virtual world and feel like you're on top and like a king on Call of Duty? Why would you read a book which requires focus and dedication when you could just watch some videos on YouTube or TikTok or a TV show on Netflix? Or hell, why not both at the same time to maximize the dopamine release that you're getting? Why would you go through the hassle of making your own healthy meal when you could just go buy a burger and fries from McDonald's, which will taste better and be ready as soon as you order it? See, the thing is, it's not your fault that you would prefer the instant pleasure and gratification the modern world offers. For some people, that's all they've ever known. But even though it isn't your fault, it's your responsibility. In 5 years, what will have gotten you further? Doom scrolling, jacking off, eating junk, and making a name for yourself in a fake virtual world? Or reading books to learn about the field you want to pursue? Making yourself nutritious, hearty meals that will help you reach your weight goals, going out and meeting a real woman to try and find love and a life partner, and taking the risk and starting that business or creative venture you know could be what changes you and your family's life. I know which path I'd rather take. Do you? If you're like me and you want to be able to take back your motivation, here are some actionable steps I recommend. Cut down on social media use to at most 30 minutes a day. Completely give up watching corn and beating your shit. Play video games less and eat a proper, healthy meal every single day. But just cutting back on bad habits isn't enough. You want to fill that time with more beneficial habits and hobbies. And for more suggestions, check out my self-improvement tier list, which I'll have linked in the description. And remember, you won't fix a lifetime of bad habits in one day. It's about small, consistent progress rather than insane 24-hour challenges. Thank you for watching and giving me your time. Until next time.